Fluke has gotta be one of the best fish to catch and cook on the New Jersey shore. And in this video, that's the goal. Catch a keeper fluke and do an amazing catch and cook. Like today, this quick and delicious fluke sandwich. I've had a few trips I've taken that didn't lead into keeper fluke. Harry came with me on this one. But as you log more trips, you try different things out. Whether it's fishing a certain spot, bayside, surfside, jetty or inlet, the more trips you take, the more you can learn on what could potentially lead you into a keeper. This fish was around 17.5 inches, which is just shy of that 18-inch keeper size that you need for fluke in New Jersey. So I threw that one back. But after grinding it out on a few more trips, catching short fluke, I finally was rewarded. And really quick before we get into it, I just want to go over the rod and reel that I use in today's video. Once again, I'll link this in the description if you're interested in it, but just in case you're looking for a fluke setup, this one's new for me this year, and so far it's been really good. So the reel that I have on here is a 3,000 size Daiwa Certate, and I've got that paired up with 15-pound braid. So the rod here that I'm using is the Daiwa Isla, or Isla, AGS, whatever you want to call it. This is the 7'6" medium fast action rod, and so far it's been really good. It's been super sensitive. I've been really liking it so far. And as far as lures, I've been using bucktails ranging between 1/4 ounce and 3/8 ounce. This one here is a Jersey Shore bucktail. I've been also using Magic Tail bucktails, and I've got that tied on to 12 to 15 pound fluorocarbon leader. And that's the setup. Let's get back to the fishing. New spot. And one thing's for sure, it's hot out. I mean, I think it's like 84, 85 degrees, but it feels hot out. Got plenty of water with me here today, which is good. Just bouncing the bucktail on the bottom now. Oh man, about time. I think that's fluke. Took a while. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a keeper too. Woo! I think that's a keeper. Oh man, it's been so slow. Let me get a measure on this real quick. So we ate that 3/8 ounce bucktail with the 4-inch gulp grub. Finally. First fish of the afternoon. Fish is like 18.5. We got dinner. First fluke of the day and a keeper. So we bonked this guy, bled him, and he's on the stringer. So I think I got that bite when I started slowing things down. Oh. What happened there? Is that a wind knot? Uh-oh. Oh no. I literally was fixing up this wind knot, and that's a ray. Oh my God. Oh no. I had that bucktail in the water. Oh my gosh. And I had a little knot that I was fixing. And of course I snagged one of these rays. Holy cow. That's crazy. Oh man. This might take a minute. Oh my God. Find him for like 10 minutes now. It's the worst. Oh, God. There's no way I was landing that, dude. I don't know if you could see that, but look at this. More of that stingray stuff. I feel like this is mating. The more yeah, look at this. There's one right here in the shallows. Gonna have to look that up, but they're like swimming right close to each other. I think we got stingrays mating over here. That's my consensus. Then again, I don't really know. I've never had this happen before. These greenheads are horrible. I'm like getting swarmed. Holy. These greenheads, all of a sudden, so horrible that I gotta cut the trip short. I got shorts on. I'm getting eaten alive. And I even have these, the Captain Ron's. But that ain't doing nothing. Holy cow. It was like a light switch. These greenheads are horrible. All right, I seem to be outrunning these flies a little bit now. I mean, that was insane. Like, they were thick. I think I might have time, I don't know, to fish one more spot. But if not, I got that one keeper in the bag. So after I got chased off the beach by those greenheads, I went to fish one more spot on the surf, and I didn't really have much luck. I caught one short right around dusk, but that was about it. So I packed it in and got home to fillet up this fluke. I'm going to go through this filleting the fluke part quick, but basically when I like to do it, I like to get 2 fillets out of each side of the fish. Some people try to fillet the whole thing in one shot, which is fine, but I find breaking it into 4 sections makes it a little easier for me to get the most amount of meat off there. So I just make one cut down the length of the fish, and then slowly fillet off those 4 fillets till you get to the end. Then the last thing to do is skin the fish, and I start there down at the tail and just work my way down the fillet, trying to angle that knife down a little bit to avoid cutting into the fish. Then I just trim up any remaining bones and you got some clean fillets there. So here are pretty much most of the ingredients that you're going to need for this sandwich. I'm calling it Fluke Sandwich Boardwalk Style because this is how I'd want it if I were at the beach. I'm going to start off by chopping up some fresh dill to make a quick and easy tartar sauce using some mayonnaise. This is light mayo here. You can use whatever you like. I'm going to squeeze in some fresh lemon juice, add a pinch of salt and pepper, and then I'll take a nice tablespoon of relish and mix it all up. And you got a quick and easy tartar sauce. Now I'm just going to prep out some of the really simple toppings that are going to go on this sandwich. One is going to be a nice thin julienne of red onion, and I've got some heirloom tomato that I'm going to slice up for this. Next up, the bread. Everyone knows that you can't have a good fluke sandwich without a good piece of bread, and I chose a semolina loaf for this sandwich here. Then it's time to prep out the fluke, and here are my fillets from the day before. I'm going to do a simple flour, egg, and panko breadcrumb. First, I'm going to start by just cutting these fillets in half, just to make them a little bit easier to fry. And I'm going to season them up with salt and pepper, and just cover them up with a little bit of all-purpose flour. Then I'm going to take about a cup of buttermilk and crack 1 egg in there, give it a good scramble, and that's going to be the wet mix. Then from there, you take your floured fluke, goes right into the buttermilk egg mixture. That's going to help the panko breadcrumbs stick to the fish that much better. And I always try to keep one hand dry, one hand as the wet mix, but it never works out that way. I like to just press the fish down to really get those crumbs to adhere to the fish. And you got some nice breaded fish ready to be fried. So I'm going to shallow fry these fillets in some grapeseed oil, but you can use any high temp oil like canola or vegetable oil. Get that oil nice and hot and drop that fish in, start frying it up. A chef once asked me back in culinary school, "Steve, what's your favorite color?" I answered blue. He said, "No, golden brown." And that's what I think of every time I start frying up fish. Once it looks like that, you know it's good to go. And once those fillets come out of the oil, I like to sprinkle a little kosher salt for a little added seasoning. Now it's time to toast up that bread and build this sandwich. First up, I'm adding the tartar sauce on both sides of the bun and just gonna give it a spread. Then goes lettuce, tomato, season the tomatoes. Then I'm gonna take that fried fluke and put it right on top. Next up, gonna add those thin sliced red onions, and then I've got some bread and butter pickles here. That's gonna top off that fried fluke sandwich right there. Last thing to do is put the lid on top and you have a quick and easy fluke sandwich, boardwalk style.
Gosh.
There we go.
I'm gonna have to smush it down a little bit.
I think you should give it the press.
Are we pressing?
That's gonna be the best approach.
I might take this.
All right, we've got Mara, we've got our mom as taste testers for this boardwalk style fluke sandwich.
Whoa.
Let's see what we got.
This is incredible.
I can't get.
I know, you gotta press it down. It's like you're gonna have to do a big bite.
Big bite.
That's better than a fillet of fish.
Mmm.
That's delicious.
Nice and crunchy.
You hear that crunch? Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's just like summer, you know? Like a fried fish sandwich
I
like
think
that.
the crunch of the roll with the crunch of the fish
Double crunch.
and the sesame seeds.
See? The sesame roll.
The sesame roll, I think, adds a lot to it. Very, very delicious.
I like the thin sliced red onion. There's like thick. The
Yes.
thin is the way to go.
That's a super good, easy, delicious sandwich.
So did you
That's
just
that.
fry it in the pan?
Yeah, just
With a little bit
panko
of
breaded,
Panko?
a little shallow fry, get it nice and crispy. That's where we're gonna end this one here for this video. Gonna finish up this sandwich, but thank you guys for tuning in on this one. And if you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the new videos. And until we catch or cook something else, I'll see you next time on The Line Cook. Thanks for watching, everyone.